Hello everyone, welcome back to the Raw Dog Reviews channel, and today we're taking a look at the Star Wars Black Series Carbonite Boba Fett from the 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back. Looking at the front of the box, this comes in the red line style packaging, as you can see, but it gives off this amazing green sort of color for the most part, and then it just looks fantastic in my opinion. You of course get the figure right here with the accessories showing in this window. You do get the little sticker up here showing it's part of the 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back. You get this little Carbonite insignia here on the side. This little sort of background artwork of Boba Fett and his name down here at the bottom. And here on the side, it is a very bright golden sort of color for the most part, and you can see my camera right there. And then in the back, again, you get that amazing artwork, a description, the Black Series logo, and some warnings on the bottom. And then on the side, you do get his name right here. Here's the bottom of the box. You get some more warnings and the barcode, and then the top, of course. But I'm going to go ahead and open up the box and see what's inside. Here he is, and I'll go in plastic. And here's out of the box. And look at how close. This guy looks amazing. I love the Carbonite sort of paint job that they did. I don't know. It really brings out that armor. Look at that. It's very vibrant. I love just the overall color scheme. Looks incredible. And like I usually do, I'll go ahead and start from top to bottom. Look at the helmet. It looks incredible. You can see it. They did a spot on job with the sort of paint job with the helmet. It has everything. I mean, you got that red near the visor, the black, that green, and little bits of yellow. But I'm telling you, the Carbonite version looks insane. It actually looks and, resembles that metal sort of feel to the figure. Of course, the rangefinder does not come down. That's because it is based off of the sort of original Empire Strikes Back version. So it is sort of an older sort of mold. So that's pretty cool. But overall, I am loving what I'm seeing right here. He does have the dent on top as well. You can see right there. As far as articulation, he does have a joint at the top of the head. So here's side to side, up and down. Looking at the torso, again, all of the armor plating on this figure is spot on. I love this green. Really brings it out. He does, of course, have the two shoulder pads right here. Has some neat little decals right here as well. In the back, he does have his jetpack, but we can look at it in a sec. Again, that green armor plating looks really epic. But yeah, going over the jetpack itself, it comes in this very vibrant sort of green color. And then, of course, like you saw, the back does have a peg. So you just press it against there. Match up the peg just like that. It's very snug. And then the other thing I want to talk about was his shawl or his cape. It is also Carbonite. The look of it. It is shiny and it has a different texture or a different feel to the sort of fabric that they use for it. But that is so cool how they actually made the shawl shiny as well. So that's really neat addition. And right here on the side, he does have the braids hanging down. So that's a really neat little detail right there. And then, of course, he does have that sort of silver in this case, under body, suit or whatever. As far as articulation, he does have a ball joint right here at the waist. And he does have a swivel. So here's side to side, back, and forward. Looking at the arms. The arm does stick out right there. Does go all the way around, as you can see. I believe... No, this one doesn't have a butterfly joint. But his elbow does go up right there. He has a swivel at the elbow. I believe there is a separate swivel at the gauntlet, but he does have articulation at the wrist and at the hand. And I just saw real quick before moving on to the next arm that he does indeed have a swivel at the gauntlet. I was pretty sure of that. And then, of course, the other side as well. Arm sticks out, goes all the way around. Elbow goes up right there, has a swivel at the elbow, and then, of course, articulation at the wrist and at the hand. Look at the waist. He has these two pouches right here, and then, of course, that like sort of like brown leather belt, but this time it has like this copper look to it. It has some pouches, and then here in the back it does sort of have like some strapping, and on the side of his hip he does have a holster for his pistol. And looking at the legs, he does sort of go into a split position. He sort of goes into a same position right there, and his legs go back right there. And he does have like a swivel here on his thighs. And look at the knee joints. He does have double knees, so the knee joints allow him to go pretty much all the way back. Move that cape right there. And lastly, looking at the feet do point down right there. They point up right there. And he does have swivel right here at the ankle. So some cool action poses. And now we'll take a look at the accessories, which will start off with the pistol. Look at the pistol. It's exactly the same as the other Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett, sort of like pistol mold. Has this longer like body with the silver barrel, but this time it has like this copper look for the Carbonite version. To equip the pistol, just like all other figures, you want to sort of like put in the grip right here in the hand, turn to the trigger finger, just like that, and there you go. Or if you don't want to use the pistol, you can easily slide it right here inside of the holster. It's very snug, it won't come out. And lastly, we'll look at his rifle. Look at the rifle, it looks really cool. It is like the exact same rifle we've gotten before with the other Empire Boba Fett, but again, this is the Carbonite version, so the wooden stock has like a sort of like glistening effect right here, along with the barrel and the grip of the gun. To put on the rifle, you want to take the thumb hold stock, slide it into the grip of the hand just like so, and then you can put his hand over it to give him that iconic pose. And there you go. And here's a quick comparison with some of the other Boba Fetts that we've reviewed here on the channel. So right here we have the prototype Boba Fett from the blue line. We have the orange line Boba Fett. We have the Carbonite version. And then I just threw in the Return of the Jedi version right here, just so that you guys have a good idea of what the other ones look like. So that was an overview of the figure. I gotta say, for it being one of the original like anniversary Black Series figures, this one takes the cake for me. I love the look of the armor. Like that alone is one of the more impressive parts of this figure. Just because it gives that shine and it makes it, it gives the effect of actual armor plating. And then of course it it's a nice change from the usual like plastic figures that we've gotten before, where it's more so like this orange line Boba Fett where it's just a solid color, where this one it actually gives it more character in my opinion. Like this for me is like a top tier Boba Fett figure, and overall I love it. I also like the fact that they kept like the soft goods, things like that, important features of the figure, and didn't mess around too much with it. Basically, we got like a Carbonite version of the original, orange line Boba Fett, basically. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say with this figure. And say if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like. And if you like the content you see here on the channel so far, be sure to subscribe. And be sure to follow me on my Instagram page. Hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. I'll catch you all on the next one.